Did Earth have a direct connection to Mars in its ancient past? Does the Earth still have this forgotten connection with Mars, even now in plain sight? If there was a connection, what evidence would there be on Earth as it is on Mars? This channel is dedicated to the study, analysis, and interpretation of the Cydonia, Mars Pyramid Complex. It is the ancient pyramid structure complex laid out in a triangulation pattern. The evidence is that, as on Mars, this triangulation, which this channel deems the Martian Motif, is found to be replicated in Earth's ancient capital sites. More astonishing is that the same Martian motif appears to also be replicated on Earth's modern capitals. To this end, this is what this channel seeks to uncover by way of studies that will present hundreds of ancient and modern world capital layouts on Earth as it is on Mars. This type of research is ideal for those interested in such topics, that is based on astroarchaeology and the mystery of ancient wisdom and knowledge. It would appear that the evidence of this Martian motif confirms a direct connection, knowledge and understanding of a Martian civilization or race that existed, perhaps even before the Adamic race was created. Almost all the major ancient and modern world capitals on Earth have been chronicled and mapped out for one's visualization and consideration to support this theory. The aim of this research is to examine this Martian motif for its possible significances: religious, esoteric, occultic, and even biblical. It is an attempt to connect the dots in one aspect of the forgotten history of humanity's ancient past, and how it possibly will relate to humanity's not-too-distant future. Was this forgotten past in part due to the fall of the Adamic race created on Earth as purported in the book of Genesis when humanity lost its direct connection with the Creator? This research does in no way contradict the biblical narrative. However, the evidence based on the study of the Martian motif sacred geometry on Mars supposes the gap theory. There might well have been other type of created races or beings on Earth and on the other planets, as evidenced by the numerous pyramid-like structures and anomalies being discovered on Mars. There are encrypted clues in Genesis based on the Hebrew text. The word for create means to recreate that which was already existing on Earth. Then there is the phrase, the Earth became formless and void. What happened to it and to Mars? Did a former Earth meet a fateful doom as Mars too, perhaps? Did they both share a same cataclysmic fate and doom? Then the wording to be fruitful and multiply as mandated by the Creator to Adam, meant to replenish. Does this infer that Earth and perhaps Mars were once inhabited by a certain type of created beings and/or civilizations? What does the Martian motif or pattern reveal? Why is it replicated to this day on Earth's sacred sites? What does the sacred geometry convey? Or what has it been and still being used for? Stargates? Portals? Are such sites part of an energy grid or vortices of ley lines found to correspond on such sacred sites on Earth as it was on Mars? Why is the Cydonia, Mars triangulated pyramid complex, deemed the Martian motif by this researcher etched in not only the psyche of humanity's distant and present memory, but literally built to such specification and proportion on Earth? These studies will present evidence that the very stones that built up the places of worship, finance, and power on Earth echo this Mars motif ingrained in humanity's forgotten past. Why has this supposed lost connection and knowledge with Mars remained secretive and hidden in plain sight? Who is the personage behind the face of Mars? These studies will attempt to show and prove that based on Earth's ancient and modern sacred sites, there has been and currently is an unbroken and direct connection to Mars. Are the Martians or such entities that constructed the Cydonia Mars Pyramid Complex one and the same that they currently rule from within the shadows of such world capitals on Earth? Are such behind the real power that govern the military, political, social, and economic affairs of humanity on Earth as it was perhaps from Mars to some degree? Why is this topic noteworthy to research? It is because this same Martian motif is still being replicated on Earth. And then many sacred writings from multiple sources detailed that the same race or entities from Mars are said to return to Earth one day. Is this their secret agenda, configured in the very pyramid triangulation motif, as evidenced by those that have been replicated and mirrored on Earth as it is on Mars? Come along and embark on a more than a decade-long journey of investigation and discovery to find out. And make Mars great again.